oldest stuff? How old is your oldest stuff? Like, is it like sourdough bread that there's always?
No, I've been 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, I've been doing Sucks and Great 10 years.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I'm like, I grew up Woody Allen, Prince. I like short geniuses. Every year Woody Allen has a new movie. Every year Prince has a new album.
Right.
Well,
that's why I look at it like you're writing a book.
And that's the way I look at it. Like,
but Jerry's point is that when you go and see Prince, you want to see his greatest hits, not his new album you haven't heard.
No, not necessarily.
I want to see both.
Not necessarily.
I want to see both. But I think if you leave out...
Maybe today I want to see the hits, but there was a moment there there was a 20-year...
My kids go to public school in New York City, and all right, send your kids there then. No, it's good, it's good. Teach them that's what life is like. The teachers amaze me because I don't know. This is the worst. Here's the worst thing about this country to me is that there's no more noble profession than to be a public school teacher. It's easily. Please don't. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like where it's going. I don't recommend clapping at any things. You'll regret it at the end of the thing. In a democracy, there's no more noble contribution you can make than to teach in a public school. And in this country, the people that do that, they're fucking losers. They're just rock bottom fucking losers. My kids... I was listening to the two guys talking though, and one of them used a word that really made me angry. He used the word hilarious. None of us think about the words we use anymore. We just go right for the top shelf for the words. Genius. You're a genius for anything now. Used to be, you had to invent a number to be a genius. Now it's like, hey, I got a cup in case we need another cup. You're a genius. So this guy used hilarious. I remember the context exactly. The two guys were talking, one guy goes, guess who I saw today? And his friend goes, who? I swear to God he said it like that. It just slid out like, who? Tighten your lips up, man. Make an effort. This guy's just secreting words out of the front of his head. So his friend goes, I saw Lisa today. And he goes, that's hilarious. How is that hilarious? Do you know what hilarious means? Hilarious means so funny, you almost went insane. That's how funny hilarious is. So funny, it almost ruined your life. That's how funny hilarious. I don't know this Lisa bitch, but she ain't that fun. I was listening to the two guys talking on.
Because it was the first time, and I apologize for how naive this sounds, that I realized, black people live in a different world than white people.
Yeah.
I didn't really know that till I heard that bit. So their Playboy is different from our Playboy.
Yeah.
And they're not that thrilled with it. So... and I didn't know any of that.
That's the funny bit. That's the funny bit as well, from your perspective. That they're not that thrilled with it. So he's complaining again. Right. You're imposing this Jewishness. Right. They're whining. They're whining about their culture. Oh, we do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
That would have been a great bit, though, if you did that. Black people's porn is different than white porn. And guess what? They're not thrilled with it.
Bow, down.
Yeah, they're not thrilled with it.
Because it was the first...
I opened for Larry David years ago when he was a stand-up.
What was his stand-up like?
Brilliant and impossible. I was the MC, actually. They told me, you have to watch this guy's whole set. A lot of times he won't finish his set because he gets angry. And I didn't know anything about him. I never heard of him. The audiences didn't know what to do with him. Yeah. I would be quietly ordering beer, and he'd go, how can you be so rude? What kind of person are you? And he'd just start screaming at them, and he'd throw money at people. Take your money back and leave, you animals. He just gets so angry. One night he really bombed and the crowd was great. They were like the best crowd we'd ever seen. And after the show he said, what did you think of that crowd? They were awful, weren't they? Were they awful? They were rude and just noisy and bad, and it wasn't true. But I said, yeah, guys, just being polite. He goes, well, why didn't you do something about it? You're the host, you're supposed to control the room. You don't control the room. And he was,
Have you talked to him about that since?
Yeah, I auditioned for the show once, and he said, I remember you, I remember. I didn't recount to him how impossible he was. I said, yeah, because everyone has people in their lives that, it's not your kind of person, but you just love them. You just love them. You know?
Yeah.
Nick DiPaolo, who's in the movie, Nick was my roommate. I don't have, there's not a person that I know personally who I'm less like than Nick DiPaolo. We just don't agree. I love him.
Sure.
And we brought him to this, and we didn't know where, it's a New York kind of crew. There's some younger people in the cast.
Yeah.
Everybody loved Nick because nobody knows anybody like him.
Yeah.
Anymore. And where we become so pushed apart that when you actually meet people
Right.
from the other side, you fall in love with them because thank God they're not like
Well, and that's
you.
the thing, that I think that Shane does too. He's so funny.
Everyone has people in their lives.
I walk in class, Miss Green, my teacher, she starts speaking to everybody. Hello, good morning, hello, good morning. She see me, she was like, Kevin. I said, Miss Green. She said, did you let your mother read the note? I said, yes, I did. She said, well, what did your mother say? I took a deep breath, I looked at my friends, I was like, it's about to go down. I said, well, my mom told me to tell you to mind your damn mother business. Little stupid, little dumb teacher. 2 + 2 not knowing what the is, bitch. Cross-eyed crying down your back, fat ass. Long titty, no nipple having. My friends was in the background, they was like, oh! I walk in class.
I'm looking for a husband. Now,
Why the fuck?
Hear me out.
Okay.
For a straight man that
Bro.
would like to get married
Bro, you
to
bugging.
another straight man.
No,
You can
no,
date any
sir.
woman you want to. You can have many girls you want to. I don't care. I'll never bitch about it. I don't care. I just want a joint,
homie, that's
2-income household.
No.
Wait.
Honestly, I'll remodel the house. I'll make it have 2 master bedrooms. I don't care. And as far as I'm concerned,
Wait a second.
you can have the master bedroom now. I'll remodel the house and then take it when it's done because we'll have 2 incomes. We can afford it.
Right.
A couple things would be nice. It'd be nice if you like had a boat.
I
You know,
don't
that'd be
have a
cool.
boat.
But if not,
Me
come
neither.
here. We'll buy one.
Right.
You and I, buddy. You and I. We will buy one together. We will have some nice shit. That's what we're gonna do. Guess what? Holidays roll around. You don't have to buy me anything. Nothing.
Nothing?
Not for my birthday. Not for Valentine's, Christmas. Nothing. Let's just go have a couple beers.
Right.
Doesn't that sound nice? Doesn't that
does
sound really,
sound
really nice?
Yes, it does.
No bitching.
Yes, it does.
No complaining.
Holy shit.
I'm looking for a husband.